Did you know that punch originated from Southeast Asia and was introduced to England by the East India Company in the 17th century? It's true, and ever since, recipe after recipe has been tinkered and tailored to taste buds all over the world. Well, we're excited to welcome Michael Sally, bartender at the Sweetgrass Lounge, who has been tapped by Cheerwine to come up with a winner. Great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
It's never too early for a cocktail, and what do you call this?
This is Pine and Dine.
Pine and Dine, and you're using Cheerwine's Holiday Punch. So first of all, Cheerwine, what is the difference between Cheerwine and Cheerwine Punch?
Well, the punch also has a little flavors, subtle flavors of the pineapple and ginger ale. So it's a little bit different from the original of just cherry Cheerwine.
Oh, interesting. All right, so they're celebrating their 10th anniversary, and clearly it's been very popular.
Oh, yeah.
But you are now using this to incorporate it into punches and cocktails.
Right.
And what makes a good punch?
It needs to have a nice variety of fruit flavors. I think there also can be earthy tones in that fruit flavors, so that's what we'll have here for you today.
Wonderful. All right, so what do we start with to make this punch?
So first we'll start with our Cheerwine Holiday Punch. About to do 1.5 ounces of that,
right.
And then we'll move forward to the Gaffard Orgeat.
Okay.
And this is basically an almond syrup.
An almond syrup. Does this have alcohol in it?
No, it's just a little sweet. So we want to use as little as possible.
It's interesting, the consistency. There's a lot of viscosity to it.
Yes, it is very sticky.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's the sugar in it. So that gives you the sweet.
And then we're moving on to our pineapple juice. So I'm doing 1/2 ounce of this pineapple juice just to bring out those pineapple flavors. And then we have black walnut bitters. So black walnut bitters will give it that kind of nutty but earthy tones.
And you only use just a little bit of it.
Just a couple
what
dashes.
happens if you're too heavy-handed with that?
It becomes very syrupy, but also like you can taste more bitter than fruit.
Ooh, yeah.
So
no,
we
don't
want
like
to keep
too bitter.
tasting the fruit as well. And we need to put out Sweetgrass vodka in this.
Okay.
This is from the Sweetgrass Lounge. It's the Sweetgrass Vodka's Flagstaff. So we will be putting 1.5 ounces of this in as well.
Okay. And what I think is so adorable is in every single bottle of the Sweetgrass vodka, you have a piece of sweetgrass in it.
Yep.
It's a nod and an ode to the Low Country. I think that's so nice.
All right.
Okay.
And then we're going to be dry shaking this first to emulsify the egg white, but also we don't want to over dilute the cocktail with a lot of ice, so we want to get that egg white.
So you got egg white in this as well?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And what does the egg white do, and why do you dry shake something?
Let's actually put a little bit more of that egg white in.
Okay.
The egg white is going to make the cocktail more fluffy. It's basically going to give that layer of foam.
Yes, I love that.
Also
I love the
change the
consistency.
viscosity.
It doesn't really add a flavor. It just, it's
Not
more
exactly,
bodied,
yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It gives the
more of a
cocktail
texture.
more full body.
Great.
Okay, I'm just going to dry shake this.
Okay. Now, how long have you been a bartender?
I would say about 2 years.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
only 23, so.
Oh my goodness, you're barely legal to drink.
Yeah, exactly.
So the moment you turned 21, you said, that's what I'm going to be doing.
That's exactly right.
That's great.
We're going to put our ice in and make this drink cold now.
Okay.
Okay. Make sure it's sealed. Okay, I can feel the shaker tins frozen. So I'm going to break that.
Is that the sign?
Basically, that's the sign. You also can hear it with the ice.
You can.
How much ice is getting melted, and we're going to pour it right in.
And that's so pretty. It's pink.
Boom.
Oh, do I get to try it?
Absolutely. So we're just going to put like a little pineapple dehydrated on top.
How beautiful is that?
That is the Pine and Dine.
Look at how beautiful. I love the color. It's easy enough to make at home. You just
Sure.
have to have all the right ingredients.
Absolutely.
And if I were to shake too long in ice, what would happen?
I would just over dilute the cocktail. It would be a little watered down.
Oh, that's
you get it.
beautiful. It has such a delicate flavor, as delicate as the color.
It's very
Thank
delicate.
you so much, Michael, for sharing this
Absolutely.
recipe with us. And you can get the Cheerwine Punch in grocery stores all over the land for a limited time. They only break it out during the holidays,
Exactly.
is that right?
Right.
But if you want the expert cocktail, where do
The
they go?
cocktail will be available at the Sweetgrass Lounge. It'll also be available for a limited time during the holidays.
That's right. So make sure you get out there, be with your friends, and clink to a new holiday season. Thank you so much. Great to see you.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
We're back after this.